welcome to P&B Sports. I'm Abel Sunday, and today we'll be talking to Damian and Andre, a young talented soccer player who currently school and play in the United States, in Northwest University in United States. They'll be talking to us about their background and how the pursuit of their career, how they have been faring so far in the pursuit of their career. But don't go anywhere, just sit back and grab your teacup because P&B Sports start now. Welcome back. It's P&B Sport right in Abuja, Nigeria. And I'm with Damian and Andre right here online. Damian, how are you this morning, and Andre?
It's really early here. It's like around 8 a.m. We woke up with energy.
I can see that because even your faces, it's like you're still sleeping, right? Because I can see that you don't have enough sleep last night. Didn't you?
We made enough. Yeah. How's soccer playing?
Perfect. Let's dive into the conversation, Damian. And to be honest, I don't know who's Damian and I don't know who's Andre because you guys are almost identical. Pardon? You said what?
You won't tell the difference, but right now I have the earrings, and Damien is a little bit bigger than me.
Okay, I can use that to differentiate you guys, right? Okay. Let's dive into the conversation right now. Damian, let me start with you. Can you tell us a bit about your background?
So, my mom is from Cuba, and my dad is from Angola. I was born in Namibia, is a country next to Angola. After that, we went to Cuba and lived there for 3 years. When we turned 3 years, we went to Portugal to join our mom. We lived there till our 18 years old. We played academy there. And 2 years ago, we went to America, joined college. And that was like the best summary of our background.
Okay, Andre, how is the experience playing soccer in the United States? How is it for you?
It was a big difference in the beginning, since like we started playing with when we were like 10 years old in academy level in Portugal, and the game was like way more tactical and not as much transitions as in America. In America, when we get to Northwest, we notice that people don't think as much the game. It's still pretty intense, but they don't think as much the game, and there are a lot of transitions. I think that happens because we don't have a limit in substitutions, as in like in Europe when we are like 5 or 7, depends on the age, and in America since we don't have that. And also the academy, the way that the kids learn how to play soccer in the academy is way different. It becomes the game really fast, like a lot of transitions, but not as much thinking on the game.
Okay, let me go back to Damian. I spoke to Andrea, man. Let me talk to Damian. I was a few days ago, your captain, Lucas, was on this show. I don't know if you watched that. Because we spoke about you guys. And he told us a few things about you. And he was telling us something that really captivated him. He told us about your work rate. When you came in, the first time you came in, work rate was higher than the entire team. So can you give us through? Can you put us through? Why is it like that? How are you able to get that? You just get to a particular team and you were doing so well. Your work rate was higher than any other team. I think the passion. What gives you that passion and determination to do that?
Okay.
I didn't say that much.
Basically, how do you feel like the difference of level if it was when you came from Portugal?
Oh, so I feel that level is hard to tell which one is better. I think that is a confusion that people have that the American game is easier. I think it's like that, but because of the transitions and the way people play, that is not like that smart. We get way more tired playing in America than here. That the game is a little bit slower and tactical. Um, and I think the work rate in America is higher than here in Europe because you need to run a lot, and the coaches and the staff, people that watch the game, they valorize how much do you run, if you are like constantly running, how many minutes can you play, like in one time. So I think in America the game is harder to play because of the way people play the game. You know.
Okay, perfect. Andre, why did you pick United States to pursue your career? Because one will expect that Portugal, with no disrespect, you get Portugal in terms of football, I think Portugal should be rated higher than the United States. So why do you pick Northwest University in United States to go and pursue your career? Why don't you do that right there in Portugal? Because we have the Cristianos, they are from Portugal. We have the likes of Fernandez, they are from Portugal. We even have the likes of what's his name again? I can't remember. The great Pepe from Portugal. So why did you pick the United States?
Okay, that's a really good question. So, in the beginning, like my dream was always to be a professional soccer player, and while I was growing up, besides the soccer player, I also wanted to be a doctor. So I always wanted to pursue my soccer career, but I wanted to have like a professional career, like a diploma, because we never know about sports. No matter how confident you are, you never know because it's not something that just depends on you. So I wanted to have a backup plan. And while I was playing here in Portugal, I remember on my first year in college, I barely went to school. I was just playing in under 19. Was my last year of academy level, and my first year of college. So I barely went to school. I was just like playing, and it came to a point where I have to decide if I wanted to play and in Portugal play and study, but not at the level that I wanted to, or just study. And then I found like online randomly a company called Next Level that connects soccer players and coaches. So once, like I think it was January 2022, and we went to a game, kind of like a showcase, and there we met our coach, Gary McIntosh, and his son. And yeah, right after the game, they liked us. We started talking right away with them about the school and how would be the process and all that. We were with our mom there too. And after that, was really, really easy and fast. Our life changed like in 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Okay,
Damian,
let me
let
ask
me
you this
ask you
question,
a
Damian.
question, Damian.
How
How
do
do
you
you
balance
balance
your
your
academic
academic
responsibility and
responsibility
also your
and
career?
also
How
your
do you
career? How do
balance
you
both? Because
balance both?
I
Because
know
I
very
know
well, and
very well, and I asked
Lucas this same
Lucas this
question.
same
I know
question. I
very
know
well
very well
that
that
in the
in the
United
United
States,
States,
you have a
you have a
target
target
you get
you
in
get
your
in your
classroom, and you
classroom,
have,
and you have
like in basketball, you
like
have this target you have to perform. Okay, you have to
you have
perform
this
in your
target
classroom before you can play.
to
And
perform.
I
Okay,
believe
believe
everybody have a
everybody have
target
a target
academically
Yeah,
academically.
as a team. So
that's a
how
really
do
So
good
you
how
question.
do you
so
so
how are you
how are
able
you
to
able to
balance both
balance
your
both your
academic
academic
responsibility
responsibility
and
and
also, and I know
also,
it's
and I know it's
challenging to be
challenging to
a
be a
student
student
athlete.
athlete.
So how are you
So
able to
how are you able
balance
to
both?
balance both?
Okay, I'm not going to lie, it's really hard to balance. I think it depends on your major. Normally, student athletes they try to choose like easier majors so they can have uh, a better performance and more time in the sport. Our case is not like that. We are both doing computer science, and I'm double majored in computer science and electrical engineer. So two hard majors, even if you don't play sports. And yes, my week is mostly studying, gym, practicing, and then going to the games during the fall season. So I can't do that much, but study and play. But after season, when the things slow down, I have a little bit more time, and even more, even during the season, like Sundays. But my schedule is pretty busy. It's a lot of stuff to balance, but it's possible if you are like organized and you are like disciplined. You need to wake up early, like today, and start your day strong. You can do it, but it's not like an easy life, you know.
Damian, you talked
Damian, you talked
about
about
some measures
some
that are
measures that are
easy.
easy.
My own
My
opinion,
own
I don't
opinion, I
think
don't think
anything
anything
academics,
academic, any
will have
major will
some
have
measure
some
that will
measure
say,
that
okay,
will
this
say,
is
okay, this is
easy.
easy.
Even as
Even as
low as
low as
English language,
English language, as
many will
many
call
will
that
call that
okay,
okay,
it should
it
be
should be
easy to
easy to
just
just
go through.
go
I
through.
don't think
I don't
any
think
major
any
is
major is
easy
easy
academically.
Exactly.
academically.
And
And
so
so
I think
I
my
think
own
my own
opinion though, I don't
opinion
know
though, I
about
don't know
you,
about
but
you,
my own opinion,
but
I
my
don't
own
think
opinion, I
any
don't think
major
any
is
major is
easy. Even
easy.
if you are
Even
going
if you
to
are going to
study
study
sport
sport
management in
management in
school,
school,
it's still a
it's still a
difficult task
difficult task
if
if
you are not
you are not
organized
organized
and you are
and
not
you are not
focused. It's still
focused.
a
It's
very,
still
very
a very, very
difficult task
difficult task
to do.
to do.
Let me
Let
ask
me
Andre. Andre, what are your majors in Northwest
ask your majors in Northwest
University?
University.
Okay, my major is computer science as well, but I'm taking also the pre-med requirements. Like I said before, my dream is to be a doctor,
Yeah,
so
I was
Yeah,
about to
I
go
was
there.
about to
Yeah.
go there. Yeah.
yeah,
That was the question I
That's
I'm
the
wanted
doing
to,
question I
because
wanted to
earlier
ask.
on
Earlier
you
on,
said
you
something
said
like you
something like
wanted
you
to be
wanted to be
a medical
a medical
doctor,
doctor,
but
but
yeah.
and now you're
and
telling
now
me
you're
about
telling me
computer
about
science. So
computer
why
science. So
computer
why computer
science?
science?
Okay, so computer science. To be honest, I never thought about technology before came to the S, but then when I was like about to go there, I started doing some research and all that, and I know that after my 4 years of major, uh, to be able to like in those first 3 years to provide for myself, I needed to have like a job that it was not easy. Like computer science is not easy, but that would have to work from house to still being able to study for med school. So computer science, online.
Was attractive, right?
So
The incentive are attractive.
Was it
yeah,
attractive?
uh-huh. So
What about you, Damian? What's that? What's your major?
How about you, Damian? What is that? What is your
My
major?
major, computer science, I think was mostly the same thing as Andre. First, in the first year, I was doing computer science and pre-med also because I wanted to be a doctor. But then I changed to computer science and electrical engineer. I dropped the med school because I don't see myself studying for 8 years if I can start my life sooner, computer science, because are two majors that they are similar. They have like overlap classes, and they both lead with mathematics, which is a course that I was like good for a really long time, and I'm comfortable with it. So I think it's going to be like not easy, of course. Like you said, nothing is easy in college, but it's going to be like a good combination.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Again, I'll see
Again,
your captain. I spoke to
your captain,
Lucas
I
earlier
spoke to your
this
Lucas
week,
earlier,
and he told me about
and he told me about
you two, relationship, how close you
relationship,
are,
how
nothing
close
can
you
get in
are,
between
nothing
you
can get
guys,
in between you guys,
nothing at all, not even
nothing
your
at all, not even
girlfriends
your
can get in between
girlfriend
you. You
can get
said
in
so.
between you. Said so.
But we'll talk
But
about
we'll talk about
that. We'll talk
all
about it because
that.
now
We'll talk about it
you
because
picked
now
computer
you
science. He
pick
also picked
computer
computer,
science,
which
you
means
also pick
both of
computer, which means
you are having the
both
same
of you
majors, isn't it?
you are having the
So,
same major, isn't it?
which means
So,
nothing can actually get
which is
into that.
nothing
But we're
can
going to talk about that. Let's go on a short break. When
but we're
we're
going to talk
back,
about that.
we're going to talk about
Let's
that.
go on a short break. When we're
What keep you guys together? We're coming back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay, I can start. So since young, we were like really close to each other. That's not we are twins, and also like our family, especially our mom, they used to encourage us to like be together, do activities together. Thankfully, we like to do the same things. We both like sports, especially soccer. We growing up, we both like math, but right now we are still like kind of the same path, like computer science. But right, he likes more engineering, and I prefer more like medical stuff, biology, chemistry, but still at the same computer science. So we basically have the same schedule. We spend most of our day together.
Okay,
And you are
fine.
roommates.
Fine.
Let's
Let's
go
go
on
to
a okay,
We are
fine.
roommates.
Let you both
both
are
of you
roommates,
are
right?
roommates, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go on a
let's go
short
on a
break
short
now.
break
When we're
now. When
back, we
we're
still
back,
have
we still
Andre
have
and
Andre
Damian
and
on the
Damian
show.
on
Let's
the
go on a
show.
short break. Okay, okay, welcome back. Damian, can we go to what does it mean to you
So,
playing for the
what does it mean to you
Northwest University
playing for
United
the
States?
Northwest
What does
University
that mean
United
to
States?
you
What
guys?
does that mean to you guys?
What? I understand it.
What playing for Northwestern University means to you?
Oh, okay. So it's a school centered in Christ. You know, every time you step in the field, you gotta have a certain behavior. You are playing for your professors, for your colleagues, for your teammates. I think it's an honor to play in that school with the professors that we have, the coach that we have. Everyone is like an honor person. So for me, it's really meaningful to play for that college because you gotta behave on a certain way, and you gotta I'm not gonna say that you need to achieve certain things, but the way you play, you need to make the people around you proud. So, yeah.
Okay, one
Okay,
said,
one
I
said,
spoke
I spoke
to
to
Bernardo Costa. I think he's one of
Bernardo
your
Costa.
teammates,
I think he's one of your
and I've
teammates,
seen you
and,
two.
and I've seen you two.
I've seen three of you together in one of these pictures. Bernardo Costa, you know him, right? He's one of your teammates. I spoke to him. I spoke to him last week, and he
I
told
spoke
me
to him last week,
about your
and he
season
told me
that
about
just
your season
ended. You
that just
finished
ended. You
ninth
finished
on the
ninth
log.
on the log.
And
And
we also, and I asked him, he said, you
and I
guys
asked
beat
him,
the champion last season. So
you
with that
the champion
performance alone, he feels that you guys can win this season.
can win this season.
Can I have your thought about that?
Can I have your thoughts about that?
Not the relationship with Bernardo, about
Not the
how this season will pound out. He said you
about
beat the
how
champions
this
last
season will
season,
pound out. He
and
said
he
you beat the
feels that
champions
this
last season,
season
and he
you
feels
can
that this
win the
season
title.
you can win the
So
title.
how true is that?
So how true is that?
Okay. So we had a really slow start. We started like with some players injured. We were kind of injuries. Other players were not in the best shape. So that slowed us down a little bit at the beginning. We didn't win any preseason game. We also played against really strong teams, as on our level. So I think that made us start uh, weaker at the beginning of the conference. Then we get to a point when we kind of like had a better chemistry in the team. We knew what we had to do, so we started having some wins, some better results for us. Uh, then I think in one time when we were having that momentum,
Yeah, good run.
when we looked at the stands, we felt like we could not make the playoffs. So part of the team gave up a little bit, and that made us have like some bad results again. And right at the end, because we started beating like strong teams, we beat the second place, and that gave us a lot of energy again to start fighting to go to the conference, to go ahead at the championship, and we also beat the fourth place, a team that we got beat 7-0 last year, and we beat them 4-1. But unfortunately, because of the sense, the team that were in front of us with the same points were in better form in terms of goals and goals defeated. So they were the ones who were going to the playoffs.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
perfect.
Let me ask
Let
you a
me ask
question.
you a question.
What's your
What
favorite
is your
team?
favorite team?
Our favorite player?
Favorite team?
Favorite team?
Favorite club?
Favorite club?
Oh,
Favorite team?
yeah.
Oh, my favorite team is Porto in Portugal.
FC Porto.
FC Porto.
Why Porto?
Yes, why
Yes,
Porto?
why
Why
Porto?
FC
Why
Porto?
FC Porto?
Oh, okay. So I think it's beginning to bother my dad. He supports Benfica, and I was like, if he supports Benfica, I'm going to go against him. That in that time, the main rival of Benfica was Porto, and then I just my love for Porto increased, and now we are both Porto fans, even though they are not the best team right now. But that was the main reason, I think so.
What about? I
What about?
hope
I
Andrea
hope Andrea
is not.
is not.
Andrea, I hope you
Andrea,
are
I hope
not
you are not
Porto fan as
Porto
well.
fan as well.
Yes, I in Portugal I'm a
Yes,
Porto
in
fan,
Porto.
but in general I think I'm a Barcelona one. I really like
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Yeah,
What about in Premier
In
League?
Premier League?
Premier League, Manchester City. Not just
What
because
about
of
it?
they are
Not
winning,
just because
Not
of
but
just
who?
because of
Not just because
not
of
just
who?
because of who?
not
Whether
because
it's
they
a
are
so,
just
Whether it's
winning, but
but they are
even
not
but
winning
they are not winning
anymore.
anymore.
But they are not
But they
winning
are not winning
anymore.
anymore.
They're not winning
They're not
not
winning
anymore.
now,
anymore.
not now, but they were always winning. But I'm a Manchester City fan since Yaya Touré's time, David Silva. So No, I'm not
Okay.
recently.
What about
What
you?
about you?
What about you,
What about
Damian?
you, Damian?
What's the best
What's
team
the best team
in
in
England?
Liverpool. Because of
Is it because
Is it because
is it because they
is
are
it because
topping
they
the
are topping the
table?
table?
Sorry.
Is it because they
Is
are
it because
topping
they
the
are
table
topping the
right now?
table right now?
Oh yeah, they are winning right now.
Yes, but I was from the past, the bad times, the bad times.
Okay,
Okay,
let's try to
let's
wrap
try
up
to
because
wrap
we
up
don't really
because we
have
don't
time
really have
anymore.
time anymore.
Let's try to
Let's
wrap
try to
up.
wrap up.
Do you
Do
have
you have
what is
what is
your
your
do you have
do you
anything
have
else
anything
you want to
else you want
tell
to
us,
tell us,
your
your
audience?
audience,
Anything you
anything
feel
you feel
you want to
you
share
want to
with us?
share with
Because
us?
we've been
Because
talking
we've
a
been
lot.
talking a lot.
We've had so
We've
many
had
things
so many
from you,
things
your
from you, your
experiences and stuff.
experiences and
But
stuff.
is there
But is there
anything you
anything you
feel you
feel
want to
you
tell
want
your
to tell your
audience right
audience
now?
right now?
I can say, yes, people that like young people that us that go to United States to play soccer and take a degree. Not most of the people, but a lot of us, they go there just to succeed. We go there just to have the degree as fast as possible, trying to be pros, and sometimes we forget about the experience that we have, how privileged we are to have this experience as young as we are, and the friends that we can make, the experience that we have, and how we grow. And for me, I didn't know that, but that's the main thing about the experience, not the degree that we are going to have or the the soccer career that we can achieve. Like the experience that we have right now and live in the present, I think is the main important thing that we need to focus right now. Yeah.
Andrew, do you have
Andre, do
anything
you
to
have
say as
anything to
well?
say as well?
Yes. Also, every time you move out from your country, you are going to have a lot of challenges, struggles, and all type of things that can push you back. But that's normal. I think from all the foreign players that we have in our team, when we talk about like the first months, even the first year, or even the first 2 years, we have like a lot of challenges. But that's normal. Everything in life, they just make us like stronger, make us grow as men, and there are things that we can we have to face them, and then just continue to achieve our goals.
Well said. On
Well
that note,
said.
I want
On
to
that
say
note, I
a
want to
very
say
big
a very
thank you
big thank you
to
to
Damian and
Damian and
Andre for
Andre for
sharing all
sharing all the
experiences
experiences
with us. And
with
it's
us.
so
And it's so
inspiring,
inspiring.
honestly, hearing from you both and having you as a team on this show. And I believe that this season you are going to win this trophy, and I will have you on this show and interview you like this again. How about that, Damian? You didn't hear what I said.
You didn't hear what I said.
Okay, I said
Final one.
I hope
The
I'm
final
going
one.
to have you guys with the trophy this season
I'm going to
on
have
this show, talking to you again as a champion.
Oh, okay. About our experience on the field.
Okay, on that note, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you so much for having me for being on our show this morning. Thank you so much, Damian and Andre. And I wish you safe flight back to school. You are resuming on the 12th, right? You should safe flight back to school. So that's the size of our show this morning. We'll be talking to Damian and Andre right from Portugal, and they've shared their experiences with us so far,
Portugal,
and they
and they
told
said
us how challenging it was being a student athlete and how they could push their career forward. All the same, I think we've learned a lot, and thank you so much from me and the entire team. So thank you and goodbye.
and goodbye.